welcome to this week's episode of Crypto City. We're here tonight with YadaDaQueen. She's going to be on in just a few minutes to talk about her music career here in the metaverse and in real life, and some really exciting things that she's been creating. And first, before we jump into that, I want to acknowledge what a lot of people are feeling right now, and because we've been seeing a noticeable decline in Bitcoin and the broader crypto market. It's being driven by a mix of macroeconomic pressure, higher interest rates, regulatory uncertainty, and increasing government influence on how digital assets are treated and discussed. We're also seeing a kind of community pushback of fatigue where people react emotionally and they pull liquidity and they jump ship out of frustration rather than fundamentals. That kind of reaction can amplify downturns, even when the underlying technology hasn't changed. So historically, these moments are where conviction matters. The builders don't disappear, the innovation doesn't stop, and the communities that understand why they're here tend to come out stronger on the other side. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about understanding cycles and staying informed and not letting fear make long-term decisions for you. We're in one of those moments where government pressure and all of the emotional market reactions are colliding. But history shows us that when sentiment is weakest, builders are still building. And that's usually where the real opportunity lies. Remember, go back to the fundamentals. Buy the dip. And this is the buy the dip time. So watch where we're going right now, because it's going to be time to buy. And it could be today, it could be tomorrow, but we are going to be going down a little bit further before it goes back up at any time. So don't pull out, just sit there, ride it out, hold. That's what we need to do right now. So with that said, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. We have Second Life Rich from Hume AI and Lux VR. He's doing a lot of training right now with higher level. We actually have a sign up on the wall here if you want more information, or you can check in Discord. He's holding classes on Monday nights to try and help people with marketing their organizations and their projects. And you can get involved with that, and he'll help you get set up. DJ Marcus J, who runs the camera system here and is also one of the biggest DJs here in the metaverse. We have Kip VR, who helps build this place and keep it maintained for us, giving us all types of updates to it. We have Cybershay VR, who is in the metaverse, learning things every single day and growing within the metaverse. We have Tinkerlove 1980 and the Beauty of Tink, doing things to help people in the community, promote events, and to help people in the real world with the special projects to help the community grow. We have Fuchsia from the Virtual Fitness Group, who's in here helping people get fit and have fun while they're doing it, bringing people together to work out in other virtual apps. And we have Ice Cold Stacks, who's in here with the Ice House Casino and Lounge and also with BYOB events. And she's helping people within the community do marketing projects, host events, do live streaming events, and a bunch of other things to help bring the community together. And we are very grateful for all of our sponsors and for all of the support that they have given us over the years, and that they are helping us get through this season as well. So thank you to everyone. And I'd like to take a moment to thank our team, Blue Moon, who tonight is pulling double duty down, doing the cameras that Marcus normally does because he's at a real life event. She's doing the camera system and she's running the slides. So she's just an octopus tonight. Thank you. And we actually have Anadi helping out, who is doing the pictures for us for the video after the fact. And DJ Marcus, who's not here tonight, and Loudfire, who's not here tonight, who handles crowd control. And also to Kip, like we mentioned, who sits here every time we have little updates and things that need to be done, takes care of them for us. So I'm very grateful to our team and to our extra members of the team who help out as needed. Thank you. So with that said, I'd like to bring out tonight's guest. So if you could all help me welcome Yada to the stage. Yada, come on out and join us, please.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Welcome. Come on over and grab a seat.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You're close. A little bit closer this way.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. Welcome. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
So we have had you on in the past for a couple of special episodes that we did, but this time's going to be the focus is all on you. And we want to talk a little bit about your music that you do both in real life and here in VR, and all of the special creations that you've been doing over the years, because you've actually done quite a bit of work in here. So tell us a little bit about your two identities. You've got YadaDaQueen and you got Mimi Shanti. So tell us about the two.
Hey, Mimi Shantae, producer, singer, songwriter. I'm out of the Bay Area. I was a music engineer for many years. I worked with a lot of celebrities and non-celebrities, a lot of local artists, and I worked with a lot of people. What else need to say? I got music on all platforms. I'm recording as a solo artist right now. You can find my music on my website, mimishante.com.
Which we will put up at the end for people to have for reference. So you were performing in real life and you come into the metaverse. Did you come in with the intentions of performing, or did you come in as a gamer or for entertainment?
I came in, I was grieving. So I came in when I found this, I was like, oh, this is cool. So it took my mind off a lot of stuff. And then I started seeing all the opportunities and everything everyone was doing. Then I said, you know what, I could do this in here. I could do everything I do outside on the inside. So that's how it came about. And
when you came in here and you saw that there were musical opportunities, I mean, how did that music culture help shape what you decided you wanted to do in here?
Well, I started building entertainment worlds where I could show my craft, and just started doing everything. Plays. We've been doing musicals, plays, and shows, concerts, and
So, all right, you're a performer. You come in here, you see opportunity, you decide you want to create, and you do most of your creations over in Horizon Worlds. We have a lot of people come on from Horizon on here, and you mentioned you build entertainment venues. You've built, actually, I've been to quite a few of the worlds that you've built. You have some home worlds, you have some entertainment spaces. So you come in here, and how did you find the challenges of building in Horizon? Was it something that you just jumped right in and started doing, or did somebody kind of give you guidance?
Something I jumped in and started doing. Once I started messing around with things, it became pretty easy. I'm good at building things. IRL also.
Oh, okay. There you go. So what was your first creation that you made in here?
I made a concert venue.
Okay. And did you end up having a concert in it?
No. We just had a little party. We had a DJ and had a little party in there. And that was my first build, so we didn't really do too much in there. Just hung out for a little bit. Then I started building other stuff and doing the concerts in those worlds.
Okay, so what made you decide that you wanted to actually get up on stage in here? What, did you get invited somewhere, or did you create your own opportunity?
I created my own opportunity, and then I started getting invites from other people once they realized that I was a singer. Yeah.
Do you find that the community in here within the musical realm is actually, welcoming and gives a lot of opportunity to people who might be out there in the audience who want to do something?
Very welcoming and supportive. Yeah. And it's good that it's people all over the world, like different people get to hear your music, and then you're meeting a lot of people, different people. So it's actually wonderful. Yeah.
So you come in, you see people doing concerts and shows like that. You get invited to be part of some of them. What is it like when you're in here and you're up on stage and you're looking out and you see crowds of people watching you? Do you still get that same kind of rush that you get in real life? It's slightly different, but do you still feel that community feel and the excitement of performing?
Yes, it's the same. I get the same stage fright. Same nervousness.
No stage fright. I've heard you sing. You sound great.
Thank you. Thank you. I got it back. I am really a shy person, introverted, shy person. So I get kind of nervous at first, but then, once I get into it, it's good.
Do you find that actually being in the headset and the avatar helps with the anxiety because you're not literally looking?
Absolutely. It helps me with anxiety and being an introvert. Like I became more social in a headset. Usually I wouldn't talk. The first year I came in here, I think I was pretty quiet. I didn't say nothing to nobody. Nobody even knew I could sing.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you went that long without actually sharing your gifts, but you were creating at the same time. We have a few things up on the screen that you've created. So you've created, in addition to the entertainment centers, you've actually created like strip malls and a little home space. Now you've done some fun events in here as well that you've been part of the hosting of. For example, there was like a scavenger hunt where you had to go and find things. So tell us a little bit about the thought process behind that, and how are you trying to bring people together?
That was for Christmas, trying to have something fun and different for Christmas with the scavenger hunt. Yeah.
That was fun. I actually did that one. I liked that one a lot. That was fun. So what kinds of, you're building worlds, you're building them in Horizon. There's always challenges over there. And even the best creators over there run into some sorts of challenges. And now the technology is shifting a little bit, and they've brought in like the tri-mesh and stuff. How have you been dabbling in that as well? How has that worked?
I like the tri-mesh. It's been actually good for me. You just gotta follow the rules. If they say your memory getting high, you gotta listen. That's when you start getting kicked out of the world. So when everybody start coming in, but other than that, it's pretty good. I try not to overload my world. So it's been pretty good for me.
Okay. Do you think that, for anybody who might be wanting to come in here and dabble in Horizon, do you find that it's easier now because of the tri-mesh than it was when you started?
Yes. Yes, I think you had the opportunity to get into the creator program too. Coming in when I first started, I couldn't do a lot of things, so I had to stay with primitive things, which is okay. I don't mind it, but the tri-mesh you could do more.
So the Meta Creator program, when that got started about a year and a half ago, I remember people were getting, go through the process, go through the application. Once that happened and you were approved for it, what kind of benefits did you find from that?
I was able to import things and make stuff on Blender and bring it in. And I was able to make my own like furniture that I want and designs and bring in textures and patterns.
So having used Unity and Blender and those programs over it here in VR chat and in Altspace, which was a previous app, I know a basic understanding of doing all of that. And, the process it can be time consuming, but you can end up with the most beautiful looking things. And that was always one of the challenges when you went over into Horizon. It was, it was very basic. Now it's starting to look a little bit more elevated, and the tri-mesh is helping with that, correct?
Correct. Correct.
So then they give the opportunity for the community to start creating clothes. And a lot of people jumped onto that. Tell us a little bit about your journey into jumping into that.
Yeah, I love it. Once you start, you can't stop. I just took a little break because I have so many stories. So I just made myself take a break. I still got clothes that I didn't put out. I got about 8 stores.
Wow. Okay. And for the audience members who might not know these stores, you're explain the process of creating the clothes and selling them and everything.
It's pretty fun. The process, I be up all night creating stuff on my computer. I'll think about stuff late night, be like, oh, let me go try this and try that. And then I bring them in. Oh, yeah.
Do you find that there's a lot of competition, or do you think that everybody kind of has their own style, so it's fine?
Yeah, I'm not a competitive person. So I don't look at it as competition. I look at it as everybody being creative because, everybody come up with different things, I think it's good. Everybody get to be creative, a lot of different styles, a lot of different things.
I agree with that. I've spent many times where I just jump over there and start world hopping through clothing stores, checking out all the different things. And I might walk into one store and be like, oh, this is cute, but totally not my style. Go to the next store and I'm like, oh, I want one of everything on the shelves. Like it's just, there are certain styles.
Yeah.
And since everybody has different styles, I think it's great that there's so many options over there.
Correct.
Now, when you sell things, because you're in the Meta Creator program, you actually you make money off of the stuff that you sell, correct?
Correct. Correct.
So it's kind of great that.
Yeah, and I keep my prices low. I don't try to go overboard. So I keep my prices pretty affordable. Yeah.
Nice. So tell us a little bit about, your going through this process and you are learning all these new technologies and you're coming in and you're socializing with everyone, you're performing, you're creating, you're doing all of these things. Has all of this enhanced not just your VR life, but has it flown over into your IRL as well?
Yeah, actually, I've been this way in IRL forever. So I've always been creative, doing everything, making furniture, everything. I've always been creative. So in here, it was good for me. Like, it's like therapeutic.
Okay.
To come in here and do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've
now,
always
do you think you'll be coming over here into VR chat?
Yes, I am. I would be having a place soon.
Oh, okay.
Soon.
Okay, so we keep our eyes open for that. You'll have to let us know when it's available so we can check it out. That'll be cool. So let's talk about the next topic, which is something that everybody seems to be doing right now, is really getting into AI. And you've combined you're obviously already very talented. You're performing in the real world. You're performing in here, and you decide to combine that with AI. Why do AI when you're already a singer?
Because I've always, I was in artist development also, so I was always putting together artists and groups, and I didn't feel like dealing with other people anymore. I could make my own artists and do it the way I want to do it. Nobody talking back, not showing up for rehearsal, not showing up to show. So creating my artists, I really enjoy it. I really liked it. I'm able to have an alter ego. Everything, because I'm a shy person, everything I want to do on my stuff that I don't do, I do with my AI.
Okay. So from an artist perspective, do you feel that there's like a level of competition because everybody talks about how AI is kind of stepping on the toes of artists and you're in the middle of both. Do you feel that there's any sort of, negative stigma that goes along with creating AI music?
No, I don't. I actually think it's cool how they came up. I think it's cool. At first, I didn't pay any attention to it, so I didn't really know, too much about it. But as I got into it, I really like it. Like you're able to do more things. It's all entertainment to me.
So we can see here up on the slide that you're actually like this music is available on all of the regular platforms. So are you pushing both yourself and your AI artist at the same time?
Yes.
And now, do you write the music and then have AI just actually sing it, or is AI creating the music?
I write it and then I sing it how I want to, and then they generate the voice. They generate the rest. So I sing it into the to the thing, and then to the system, and then they create it.
Okay, so you are actually singing on this, and then it just enhances and kicks it out with like maybe a different.
It catches the
voice.
melodies and how you want it. It catches how you want it, and then it puts everything together.
Okay,
which is good. And I said a few months ago, well, last year, I said I wanted to make my avatar artist. So this was good for that. So we didn't have the same voice. So I like it that she has a different voice, but my style.
So she does not sound like you. She sounds different. And if people go and check out, your music and then they check out her music, they're going to hear two different voices, two different styles. There may be some similarity in the the composition of it.
Yeah,
but
it's a similarity because it's a lot of like songs that I didn't put out, like old books I had with songs that I didn't finish. Like I had all these songs written for a long time. Just some I just changed it and updated it.
So for people who are getting into this, because we've been talking about AI now for years, we've been talking about the progression of it, all the things that it can possibly do. What would you tell people, like musicians that are in here right now? Should they continue their own music career and stay away from this because they're already singing? Should they switch over to AI, or do you think this combination of doing both is the better route?
I think definitely continue what you're doing. Continue your original music. If you're doing AI, do that on the aside from yours. I think you could do both. Like you could do as many things as you want, but don't stop doing you.
Okay. So would you have any sort of retort back to people who feel that, negatively about AI creating music because it's not genuine from the artist?
I don't care what nobody thinks. I mind my business, and I don't care about what other people's opinions and how they feel. If they don't like it, they don't like it. It's somebody out there that will like it.
So back in here in the metaverse, are you looking to collaborate with people on musical talent and doing other events where you're performing? What are you thinking about that right now?
Yes, I would love to collaborate with people. I think people don't be wanting to ask, but I would love to collaborate with people. That's what I do in IRL. Like I'm a producer in IRL, so I love working with people, and I don't mind it. And I'm taking bookings for shows, or
Okay. So are there any other projects that you're currently working on in here that people should be looking at besides the new space and VR chat? Are you working on any new projects with over in Horizon, or do you have any upcoming concerts?
Horizon, every other Thursday, I have an event at Yada's After Hour Lounge. So not this Thursday, the next one will be next week, Thursday.
So that's an evening nightclub. People come in. Do you have guest performers?
Yes, I have like one performer at each event.
Okay.
But I'm going to mix it up and do different stuff like mixers. Like you don't have to come to sing. You could throw whatever kind of event you want on that Thursday. I'll help promote it, put stuff up on the screen, and try to get your Cash App hit up. Try to have people Cash App you. Yeah.
So people can rent your space as well.
Nice. Just come and entertain us, and you can use the spot. Just come entertain us. Give us something to do that Thursday.
And do you have any advice for new people who come in here and that are in the music world? They come in, they see all the stuff that's going on. What would you tell them?
Jump on board. Don't be afraid. Get creative. Do everything that you want to do IRL that you haven't done. You can do in here. You can do everything that you think of. You could do it in here. Versus IRL. Yeah.
But that is a huge advantage of being in here, all the opportunity. And so we're going to put up your contact information, but people can, for the most part, all of your music is on all the major platforms.
Yeah, you can find Mimi Shantae on every platform. You can also find YadaDaQueen on every platform. If you go to my website, YadaDaQueen have her own page there. Like it explains everything that I do. In the website.
What do you see as the future for YadaDaQueen?
I see her being an artist.
You see putting out an album and stuff like that with it, and pushing.
She has a whole album, 18 songs.
Okay,
that was released the other day, and it's pretty good. Everybody seems to love it. So we just released the music video today. So that's on the Instagram. It's on YouTube as well, and also on my website.
Okay, so you're doing videos as well. That's great. Okay. And is AI helping with those videos? Are you doing them over there?
No, we had a production, Beneficial produced the video that we put out today. I've been putting out contact videos with a little AI, but I edit everything myself and put everything together. Kind of a
Okay, and
mixture. Kind of a mixture.
some of that being filmed here in VR as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to get savvy as a regular artist. Well, she is a regular artist.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that. So, anything you want to share with us in closing to kind of tell the audience anything more about you?
No, you could just book me for your events. Check out my website. If you don't understand everything I do, you could check it out and come see us at the After Hour Lounge every other Thursday.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us what you're doing. It's great. And I will say I've heard some of your songs and they're amazing. They do sound really good. So
thank you.
I've seen you perform multiple times here in the Metaverse and actually just you have a beautiful voice. So I wish you all the best in your singing. And I look forward to seeing more things coming from you. And I will be checking out when you get your world created here in VR chat. We'll love to see that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thanks.
And thank you to all of you for coming out tonight. Next week, we will be doing the second in our series of trainings with AI, the human layer, part 2. And for this next one, we're going to do, it's really about what happens after the ideas that you come up with. Last time we talked about, coming up with ideas and putting them into ChatGPT and working with your GPT. This time, a lot of us know what we want to do. We're learning, we're saving the links, we're watching tutorials, we're getting into it, but execution is where things kind of stall. And so the next session, we're going to talk a little bit more about moving past that mental clutter and actually turning ideas into something usable without burning out and overthinking it. So if you've ever felt stuck between, I know what I want to do and I don't know how to start it, this is what the next layer is going to be talking about. So we're going to focus on ideas, turning them into action, less learning and more doing. So we got to, YouTube University is great, but hands-on is how you actually get things done. You can watch 50 videos until you actually try to do it. It's just not going to be the same. So that's what we'll talk about next Monday. So hopefully we will see you on Crypto City next Monday night at 9 p.m. Thank you all for coming tonight, and thank you so much for joining us, Yada.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Am I standing up? Oh, no.
Stand up. Come forward. Yep, there you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
There we go. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I got